Hi everybody. As I said, my name is Luke Modzier, and I'm here today to talk about social media and how being negative online can have offline consequences. And I want to begin by showing a tweet that I actually tweeted out myself about a year and a half ago. So let's just look at it for a second. That's bad. That's real bad. And you're probably thinking right now, why is someone who's tweeting this up on stage talking about social media when obviously he doesn't know what's going on? But we'll get back to that. So technology nowadays is advancing at an ever-growing pace. What was relevant 5 years ago is going to be extinct in the next 5 years. We have to adapt to this as a society, and one of those things that is adapting is social media. I dare you to go a day without hearing about one of the big three: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. It's impossible in today's world, and we have to live with that and the consequences that go along with that. I know you, along with me, grew up with technology as a big part of your life. We had a household computer in my house when I was 10, and it was a big part, and it affected our relationships. How we form relationships, the kinds of relationships we form, how we upkeep them, everything about them. I can still remember in my sophomore year of high school, I created a MySpace, not to connect with my friends, but because there was this cute senior girl who I really wished was single, but she wasn't. That's another story though. So, social media. People keep downplaying it as not a big deal. It's just a college fad. It's going to die away. When in actuality, it's only getting bigger and bigger. Who we are as people now today is composed of our online as well as our offline communities, and we have to be aware of the impact that has on our lives. We can't say things online that we usually could have in the past because it will impact us in ways that I'm about to talk about. So that tweet I sent out in the fall of 2011 when I was reapplying to be a new student orientation leader. I loved it my first year. I really wanted to do it my second year, so I reapplied and got rehired. And in fact, I did a great job. I was rewarded at the end of the year with a peer voted on award, and I loved the job. It wasn't until the end of the year exit interviews where my boss, Kristen, she said to me, "Luke, I didn't want to bring you back." And that hit me because I had done such a good job. Why would she not want to bring me back? It confused me. But she said that it was because of that tweet that I sent out. She had seen it. She was very hesitant about bringing me back on staff. I proved her wrong, but still, it goes to show how big of an impact social media can have. So that was a mistake, yeah. It was a big mistake, but I can't really take it as something I totally regret, because without that, I wouldn't be here talking to you today. Without learning from that experience, I don't know where I would have been. And I did take it as a learning experience. You can't regret everything you do because it becomes who you are. And that tweet, as bad as it was, formed who I am today. So there's this trend online that people just share things that are mainly negative. They think it's cool to complain about the world and to not fear the consequences that those actions can have. I don't know why this is. Because you think negativity, it wouldn't be validated, but that's exactly what we do. We like, we retweet, we favorite these things that people say that are complaining about their lives, and it gets to the point where it's cool to be mean and negative. I'm here to say that we have to break free from that. We cannot be part of that mold anymore because it's only going to bring us down in the long run. What we say online does have offline consequences, and we have to be aware that negativity impacts more than just ourselves. So you have to be that shining face in a sea of negativity. You have to be that one person now on Monday morning saying, "I'm glad to be going to my job," instead of "the coffee stunk this morning at Dunkin' Donuts and she gave me one less penny back in my change." That's no good for you or anybody else. You have to resist the temptation at first because it's going to be hard. You're going to want to complain and complain because that's just what we're built into as society. But again, as I said, it's no good, and in the long run, it's not going to get us anywhere. So I want to leave you with this quote by a Chinese philosopher, Lao Tzu. He said, "Watch your thoughts, for they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habit. Watch your habit, it becomes character. Watch your character, it becomes destiny." And with the ease of sharing nowadays, what we think can so easily turn into what we say, which in turn turns into who we are. And it's ultimately up to us who we choose that person to be. Thank you very much.